Good morning, I'm Glenda Barrera in Laredo, Texas with Montemucho Audubon Society. This morning we're on a hike, and as we're here we're going to find lots of birds that I want to introduce to you. This morning we're going to a little pond. It's particularly known for its least grebe population. For many, many years, as long as I've been birdie, and I'm sure many more years after that, before that, we have the same population coming. The least grebe is very, very distinct in that we are at the western farthest part of Texas that you can find the least grebe. It's a very South Texas oriented bird for us. It's a treat, and we welcome you to come join us as we see this beautiful area. It's a shallow pond, lots of greenery, and the habitat is just perfect. Up ahead we spotted two baby least grebes, little chicks. And what's really interesting about the least grebe is that they cannot walk on ground. Their legs are so far behind that when they get out, they topple over. So they actually have to take off from the water and land onto water. So they're pretty much an aquatic bird, always on water. We saw the grebes that we came to see, so why don't you follow me now? We're going to hike down to the river, and it's the Rancho Verde Ranch, which translates to the Green River Ranch. And we're going to go find that Green River. So come on down, follow me. This particular ranch is quite a bit different from the other ranches in that it just doesn't look like we're in Laredo. We have these little small cliffs which are very, very different from any other ranch that we've been at. And we are really excited to tell you that even though today is our last day here, there are many, many ranches that have not been visited that are waiting for a chance to come and join us. We have grown a lot in our few years, and so has our ranchers that want to join us in our festival. And we'd like for you to come join us. Maybe this year you'll see 6 ranches. Next year you'll see 3 different ranches, different birds, and so forth. Every year we hope to be able to change out the different areas that you come. It's January right now. We're looking at 63-degree weather, high of 70, and that is the typical kind of weather that you will find here in Laredo, January, February. And if you're up north, you definitely want to come over here and enjoy not only the birds, but the weather. Well, you see the terrain has changed. We are starting to see some salt cedars, and that's telling us that we're close to the river. And sure enough, we are close to the river. It's maybe 50 yards, 75 yards from here. And we're hoping to see the seed eater, the Morelet seed eater, which is our #1 bird. We are very, very blessed to have it at many locations, this being one of the most dependable spots, if you will. And hopefully today it will not let us down, much like the least grebe didn't let us down this morning. This again is Rancho Rio Verde, which translates to the Green River Ranch. And again, the Green River being the Rio Grande. You'll see it in a few minutes. It's beautiful. It's majestic, if you will, and we sure need for you to come and enjoy it firsthand the way we enjoy it all year round. And what's behind over there? Is that a duck, Danny? What? To the right, there's a, is it a redhead?
Oh, I see it.
At first I thought it was a kingfisher because standing so straight up, but I don't think they go stand in the water.
It's a redhead.
It is a redhead, right?
Yeah.
So grackles, the cormorants, the red-headed duck.
Where's that? The duck?
It's over here. I don't see it there anymore. Kiss kitty. So here we are, the Rio Grande River, El Rancho Rio Grande. This is the end of our road for today. We've hiked down about 2.5 miles. We saw some birds. Unfortunately, we did not get to catch our seed eater today, but that waits for you to come find it personally. We had a great time. You saw a variety of ranches. We hope that you come back next year. We'd love to meet you. You've had a chance to see us. Now we want to see what you look like. This is your appetizer. Come back next year for the main dish. Adios.
Well, here I am with fellow birders Glenda Barrera and Raul Delgado. And as he commented earlier, we have finished this trip. This ranch, Rio Verde, Rancho Rio Verde, is named because of the river here, the Rio Grande, and how lush and green it is. And this is one of probably 20 ranches that we have in the Laredo Birding Festival. And every year it changes. We add more ranches or we change the locations. So this is just great. But this ranch here, because of it's a private ranch, the vegetation hasn't been disturbed very much. The more that seed eater is here, and it's probably nests here. And so this is this one and the least grebe and the Audubon oriole are probably the ones that we're gonna find most frequently here. Okay, so again, this is the end of this trip. Thank you.
Yeah, well, this should conclude our filming of the day. My personal comments and personal invitations to everybody. We have a large variety of birds that can only be found in this part of South Texas. A lot of them are at their extreme northern range. Muscovies, red-billed pigeons, morelet seed eaters, gray hawk are just a few that we could probably see on a morning's hike during the festival. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to turn on the air conditioning today if it gets any warmer. But if it's minus 36 in Minnesota, come on down. We're here. Welcome. Bienvenidos to Laredo. Our trip reported what we saw here at the river this morning. Gadwalls, we just had a flock of green-winged teals. Black phoebes, like the rocks. We get a snowy, more gadwalls. We had a greater yellowlegs earlier. Osprey and belted kingfisher. Good, yeah. Redhead. Wow. We just never know what we're going to see along the river. We're hoping for a rarity from Mexico, South America. We never know. Just got to be here looking for them. So come on down. We're here. We're looking too.